time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Hi everyone! Thanks for tuning in to our first ever special end of year program. My name is Suru and I'm the owner of ArtistCafe.
And I'm Laser, also known as the lead of our video management department on ArtistCafe and the editor of the Secret Santa video showcase you just saw. Thank you for joining us!
I still can't believe a whole year has passed. Can you believe it, Laser?
I can't.
Speaking of which, here's a brief outline for the rest of today's program. Starting off with a brief end-of-year recap / discussion between Laser and I, where we will talk about everything that's happened this entire year, including special events we've hosted, incidents that have happened, the nuke, and talking about some new additions we're planning to add next year. And at the end, we're going to be talking about something new that the staff team will be doing at the start of next year, which will be something we'll do yearly from now on. So stay tuned for that. So starting off with Chrono Creativity. Laser, that was ages ago.
That was.
Back in January. I remember you designed the Atsuko outfit for this.
Yeah, I had fun doing that.
What was the concept we had for it? Like, it was steampunk, right?
Yeah, steampunk.
Yeah. So we had a total of 16 participants. Guys, can you believe that? 16 participants. And then the amount we had at the end, which we will get to later.
A massive increase.
A massive increase, yes. So when we started the server this year, we had about 150 members. And today we have 900 plus. Let's go!
Yay!
We've got more cafe members! So hi everyone, welcome! Our second main event of this year we had was a floral theme fantasy art collab. Of course, Shin won this one. We had 27 total participants. Laser, did you participate in this collab? I don't remember if you did.
I did.
You did.
And is it funny how like Shen drew the promo art and then won the event?
And then he won the event. Leave it to Shin to just win the event.
Literally.
Coming up next, we had Summer Splash, which was a collaborative summer event based on colors. We had a total of 45 participants, and it was the first team collaborative group-based art collab we've done. I actually had so much fun making the graphics for that, because up until that event, I hadn't been making the graphics for the events in like ages, so that was like so much fun. I love the little teams we had. Laser, you were on Team Red, yes?
Yes.
You had 2 people in your piece.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Summer Splash was really fun. It was
Really?
like I personally think one of the best events. Aside from another event that we'll be mentioning soon. Yeah.
That makes me happy to hear. Yeah, I really love like the summer theme. I love getting to see everyone draw it. Yours was one of my favorite pieces. I like really loved all the little water droplets around it, how there's like 2 characters having like a water gun fight. It was awesome. But yeah, moving on to our next event, which was during our anniversary, and this was called Cafe Cove, where pretty much everyone could draw anything related to the server or write anything related to the server, or they could draw or write their OC or persona having a role in our imaginary town called Cafe Cove, which is a concept that was brought up to us by one of our past staff members, Sael, who you may know or maybe don't know on the server. And pretty much the idea was that, Artist Cafe is like its own little cafe inside of a town that everyone comes and visits or lives in, and each person has a different role and, can do whatever. Like, Seth or Tel, for example, had a delivery girl for the cafe. I don't remember who this was. I think it was Cyan or Bunny Bunny, who made a fashion designer for Atsuko, so that was super cool, and I really loved that. We had a total of 23 participants for the artworks and 14 participants on the writing side. Laser, would you like to introduce the next event?
Hello? Anybody home? I'd like some candy, please. Well, if you won't open up then.
The next event was one of the biggest event in Artist Cafe called All Hallows Eve. We had 2 teams, which were Team Haunted vs Team Enchanted. And the points compared to this year and last year was incredible.
It was insane. I went back to check the point count like during All Hallows Eve, and in total from both teams combined last year we had a total of 1,100 points. We ended this year with 15,555 candies from Team Haunted and 8,900 or 200 from Team Enchanted. That's actually insane. I had so much fun with like All Hallows Eve. It's one of my favorite events because everyone gets so into it, and I love seeing like all the Halloween themed artwork. Laser, how did it feel winning that event?
Awesome.
You literally would spam entries non-stop for that event.
Yeah, but I have to also give some credit to one of our other staff members, Nana. Since she did
She
really
drew a
well.
lot.
Yeah.
Yes. But outside of like the staff members who were obviously having fun and participating in the event as well, we had a lot of like overall just a lot of new members join that event, and it was just honestly awesome seeing everyone interact with each other. So I can't wait to bring it back next year. Last main event on the list is
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that.
on the list is Secret Santa, which you guys obviously just saw the showcase for. At the time of this recording, we have not seen the showcase because it has not been made, but I have to tell you, Laser, oh my gosh, the entries I've been seeing are so cute and so heartwarming. I've
Aw.
seen characters opening presents, I've seen characters ice skating, I've seen characters decorating things or sitting in sitting in snow. It's just been so sweet, and I honestly love it so much. So Secret Santa this year had a total of 91 participants, which is actually insane.
Like triple the
last
amount.
year, yes, last year we had a total of 29 participants, and the pairing was a long and grueling process, but it was definitely worth it, and I'm so excited to see the video showcase. So, yeah. talking about some memorable side events we had was our Draw This in Your Style idol Atsuko, which was designed by Shin.
Yeah, it was.
Laser, do you want to say anything about that?
It was I think it was the first ever Draw This in Your Style made by ArtistCafe, us. So it was really memorable and fun. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, some extra special events or incidents that occurred this year. Number one, which everyone mostly knows, is the raid, or aka the nuke, that happened on March 1st. We started this year at 150 members. By March 1st, we got 250 members, celebrated, and then got absolutely nuked by a bunch of trolls. And honestly, I think it's still crazy to me. Like, it's so mind-blowing to me that we started this year at 150, got nuked to 250, and then now we're sitting here less than 12 months later since the nuke at 900 plus people. Can you believe that? We're almost at 1,000 followers.
Yeah. Like, that's a huge growth, honestly. And it's super emotional to see, like, how big our server really has gotten over the year.
Yes, I cannot believe it. So everybody was like, a couple months ago, everybody was talking about their, like, not months, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about our Spotify raps and our YouTube music raps. You guys have not heard this yet. Staff team has. My number one YouTube music video was the server map. Because it called me out. It said I played that video 25 times.
25 times.
Yes, 25 times. I absolutely adored that video, and kind of going off of what Laser said about, like, the emotionalness of, like, owning the server and seeing it grow big. It's so incredible seeing how far we've come and just seeing everyone be friends with one another. So, yeah. Laser, I still love that map to this day. I still play it every now and then. Because, oh my gosh.
Thanks to everyone's effort, to be honest.
Yes.
And if you haven't checked the video out, go ahead. It's really worth watching. Yes.
Yes. And last memorable thing that happened this year, we started doing podcasts.
Yeah.
And started up our YouTube, which is awesome, by the way. Laser, do you want to talk a bit about that?
It's a little stressing at first, because personally, you have to interact with a lot of different people in the server, and yeah, we had to get used to each other and stuff, but podcast is a really memorable thing, because it's really special, and I think it's unique to our server and community as a whole. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the podcast. Like, honestly, the podcast outside of the entire server itself was like a passion project for me, and I just love seeing how far it's gone so far. So I can't wait to continue it next year. Thank you to you, Laser, for making it happen. Now that we're done talking about, you know, big memorable events and recapping this entire year, I kind of also want to just, like, highlight some new things we have planned for next year, which I'm super excited about, by the way. First up is our first main event of next year, which we will not reveal the name of just yet, but just know that it's based off of a magical girl concept, which we know artists love. We love that concept. And none other than our lovely Sam and Nana are going to be hosting that main event, so we're super excited. It's a spin-off of what Summer Splash was, except it's going to be way more collaborative, way more time to interact with each other and make more friends, so we're just super excited for this event. Next year, we're planning to add new emotes. We're going to be updating our shop. We're going to revamp some of our events like All Hallows Eve and maybe some management side on Secret Santa. We're hoping to have more interactive content between artists and more things appealing to writers. And we're also bringing back our little weekly prompts, which we will also be revamping soon. One big thing we just want to go ahead and say is that next year, we are planning to have a temporary staff hiatus between January to the start of February, and the reason why we've decided to do this is because we want to honestly, one, give the staff team some time to take a break, go ahead and focus on IRL content, and 2, to just kind of talk about new things and new goals we're planning for the upcoming year. So yeah, we'll be going on a temporary hiatus, but don't worry, we're still going to be here, just we're not doing any main events during this time. VC events may be less frequent. We may be posting a little bit less frequent, so yeah, but we'll be back soon. So if you guys ever need us, we're still here. Lastly, I just want to go ahead and promote our upcoming Artist Radio episode, which will be coming out in a couple days from the special program. We are honestly super excited for this Artist Radio episode because it's featuring some of our amazing leads who honestly make the server what it is. So it'll be a behind the scenes episode featuring some of your questions to us. And obviously, at the time that we've posted this special program, I may not have posted the Google form yet. I maybe have. I'll post it right after if I haven't. Please fill out the server feedback Google form. We're gonna be taking a lot of your comments into consideration of things we want to change next year during our little hiatus. So it'd be greatly appreciated for you to let us know your thoughts. So yeah, now that we're done with everything, Laser, I will lead to you for the outro.
Thank you everyone for watching the showcase and our special program. And we wish you a Merry Christmas as well as a Happy New Year. And we hope to see you in the next year again. And thank you for everyone's support.
Yep. Happy holidays, everyone!
Happy holidays!